Imagine a royal family so fascinating, so enigmatic, that it still captivates the world thousands of years after their reign. Picture a dynasty so complex that it has been the subject of countless studies, documentaries, and even blockbuster films. Welcome to the world of King Tutankhamun, more commonly known as King Tut. Dive right into the heart of ancient Egypt, where the young pharaoh's story begins. King Tut was born around 1342 BC, during a period of great change in Egypt. His father was none other than the infamous Akhenaten, a pharaoh known for his radical religious reforms. Akhenaten broke away from traditional Egyptian polytheism and introduced the worship of a single deity, the sun god Aten. Our journey into King Tut's lineage takes us to his father, the revolutionary Akhenaten. Akhenaten drastically transformed Egypt's religious landscape, turning his back on the country's traditional polytheistic beliefs. He introduced the worship of a single deity, the sun god Aten, and declared this as the state religion. This radical shift not only stirred controversy among his subjects, but it also created a profound impact on Egypt's political and cultural dynamics. Akhenaten's rule marked a significant shift in Egyptian history, setting the stage for his son's reign. His influence undoubtedly shaped young King Tut, preparing him for a destiny that was as grand as it was challenging. Akhenaten's wife, and King Tut's mother, was the beautiful Nefertiti, a queen renowned for her elegance and power. However, some historians argue that King Tut's mother could have been one of Akhenaten's secondary wives, Kia, but for now, we'll stick with the traditional narrative. King Tut had several siblings, including 3 sisters, named Meritaten, Meketaten, and Ankhesenamun. There was also Smenkhkare, a mysterious figure who may have been Tut's older brother, or perhaps even a half-brother or step-brother. After Akhenaten's death, the young King Tut ascended to the throne. He was only about 9 years old. Under the guidance of his advisors, Tut reversed his father's religious reforms and restored the worship of the old gods. Here's where the family tree takes an interesting twist. King Tut married his half-sister, Ankhesenamun. Incestuous marriages were not uncommon among the Egyptian royalty, as it was a way to preserve the royal bloodline. Ankhesenamun and Tut had 2 daughters, but sadly, both were stillborn. King Tut's reign was cut short when he died at the age of 18. With no surviving heirs, the royal lineage passed to Ay, a commoner who had served as an advisor to both Akhenaten and Tut. Ay married Ankhesenamun, possibly against her will, to legitimize his claim to the throne. To summarize, King Tut's family tree is a captivating tale of power, religion, and intrigue. It starts with his father, Akhenaten, who disrupted centuries of tradition with his religious reforms. His mother, likely Nefertiti, was a powerful queen in her own right. His siblings, particularly his half-sister and wife, Ankhesenamun, played significant roles in his life and reign. And finally, the commoner Ay, who seized the throne after Tut's untimely death, marks a dramatic end to this chapter of the royal lineage. Thank you for joining this journey through time, exploring the fascinating lineage of King Tut, a young pharaoh whose family tree continues to intrigue and captivate us thousands of years later.